We've had fog along the coast for the past few days, and it's been a little bit cool today, but people are really jumping ahead to the Easter weekend, wondering if this pattern will continue into.
It's one of those days where, today was one of those days where it was hot when you're in the sun, but it was chilly when you're in the shade.
You know, we were talking about you, even though you weren't at the anchor desk at 5.
Is that what you were saying?
Well, Paula said it was cool today, and I said, it's funny, CJ said it was warm today.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it depended upon if you were in the sun, if you were in the shade. Also, we had a bit of a breeze today, and that might have contributed to some of those cooler breezes during the afternoon hours. Let's take a live shot outside in Santa Barbara. Some sailboats meandering in and out of the harbor. A great looking afternoon and evening across the south coast. A little bit hazy out there, but at least we cleared away that morning low cloud and fog coverage that blanketed many of our coastal and valley areas through about the lunchtime hour. Santa Barbara right now 63 degrees, 63 in Santa Maria, down to 61 currently in Lompoc, still 67 in Ventura. The hot spot still inland around 87 degrees in Paso Robles. Looking at the satellite radar composite, we are noticing a lot of that gray shading up and down the coastline. This is the marine layer, and even though it's cleared away nicely, still this evening you can see patches of it out towards the Channel Islands and another patch off the coast of Santa Barbara County. With the onshore flow in place, this becomes more widespread and spreads back inland during the overnight hours. And this marine layer pattern more indicative of what we would see in late spring or early summer, and not really indicative of a wet period in your forecast. Let's recap. Speaking of which, the Santa Barbara rainfall for the rainy season began back on July 1 of last year. We have only seen 39% of average. Santa Maria, look at this, under 5 inches of rain for about a 10.5-month period of time, and that is just 33% of average for the Santa Maria Valley. Now, other parts of the country, even the West Coast, are getting hammered tonight. The Seattle metro area could see between 1 and 3 inches of rainfall over the next 48 hours. But here at home, we are just talking about some cool trends in your forecast. The jet stream is the storm track, and notice how it's moving inland well to our north tonight. Being on the southern end of the jet and this area of low pressure and cold front, we get that sea breeze factor in the forecast, and that produces those cloudy and cool mornings with that hazy sunshine in the forecast for the afternoon hours. Really, this pattern is not going to change up all that much through Friday. Then by the weekend, we'll shake things up and add some more sunshine and some warmer temperatures. In fact, by Easter Sunday, daytime highs going to be a good 10 to 15 degrees warmer than what we saw today. So keep that in mind as you're making those Easter Sunday plans. Santa Barbara, 68 degrees tomorrow, 68 as well, and Montecito with some mid-60s out towards Goleta and Carpinteria. Looking at the Central Coast area, 64 for the afternoon high in Lompoc, a cool 63 in Gaviota. But inland areas certainly warmer than what we'll see at the coast, although everyone's cooler than what we saw earlier in the work week. 80 in Paso Robles, 69 for Napomo with temperatures in Ventura County, topping out in the mid-60s to middle 70s. Santa Barbara 7-day forecast complete with that hot pink Easter bunny hopping up and down on Easter Sunday. You'll see those cool cloudy conditions through Friday. Again, still some sunshine for the afternoon, but by the weekend we see a little better clearing and some slightly warmer temps. Santa Maria 7-day forecast, coolest day Friday, warmest day Easter Sunday with a high of 75. San Ynez Valley, we dip down to the low 70s on Friday and then bounce back into the high 70s on Sunday. And in Paso, 80s tomorrow, down into the 70s for one day and then back into